Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato evening headlines on March 18, 2022. American teacher whose wife was too sick to flee Ukraine is killed, waiting in breadline. The Independent, U.S. citizen among several killed in Russian attack in Chernihiv. CNN, U.S. citizens killed in Chernihiv as Russians shell city, Ukraine police claim. The Independent, American killed in Ukraine was trying to feed his sick partner and others in hospital, sister says. U.S. House backs removal of most favored trade status for Russia, Belarus. Reuters.com, 8 Republicans vote against suspending trade relations with Russia. The Independent, House votes to end Russia's favored trade status with U.S. Bloomberg, U.S. House backs removal of most favored trade status for Russia, Belarus. Reuters, House votes to further restrict Russian trade after invasion. Amateur hackers warned against joining Ukraine's IT army. The Guardian, Russian cyber products face increasing rejection abroad. The Washington Post, will Russia launch a cyber attack on the West? Sky News, it's the right thing to do, the 300,000 volunteer hackers coming together to fight Russia. Leading Russian colonel killed in Ukraine in further blow to Putin's war. The Independent, Ukraine war. Who are the dead Russian military officers and what do their deaths tell us about Russia's operation? Sky News, top Russian paratroop commander killed in latest blow to Putin's Ukraine war effort. Evening Standard, 4th Russian general killed in Ukraine, claims President Zelensky. The Independent, 4th Russian general reported killed in Ukraine as hero ex-pilot denounces Putin's slaughter. 2 young indigenous brothers rescued from Amazon jungle after being lost for almost 4 weeks. Evidence of war crimes in Ukraine, says British Defence Minister. The Guardian, Ukraine war, Russia accuses West of acting in disgusting way as Putin reacts to Biden war criminal comment. Sky News, Ukraine tells Europe, if Joe Biden can call Vladimir Putin a war criminal, so can you. The Telegraph, Biden labels Putin a murderous dictator, a pure thug. Guardian News, war criminal Putin is like Hitler, says Ukraine's defense minister. Russian journalist who staged anti-war TV protest quits job, but rejects French asylum offer. The Guardian, my life has changed irrevocably, Russian journalist who crashed live TV broadcast. CNN, Russian journalist who staged anti-war protest quits job but won't leave country. Evening Standard, journalist who protested war on Russian TV remains defiant after arrest. It was impossible to stay silent. The Independent, Marina Ovsyannikova to stay in Russia despite safety fears after protest. Put the brakes on and keep the car in the garage on Sunday to ease oil shock, says IEA. Sky News, cut speed limits and introduce car-free Sundays to beat Putin oil shock, says IEA. The Telegraph, restricting car use could offset Russia oil crisis, says IEA. Arab News, car-free Sundays. IEA sets out 10-point plan to reduce global oil demand. The Guardian, IEA calls for driving restrictions and air travel curbs to reduce oil demand. Questions mount amid eagerness in UK to help Ukraine refugees. The Guardian, Ukraine war, Home for Refugees scheme opens as government accused of failing to support Britain's offering to host Ukrainians. Sky News, Ukrainian refugees can choose Scottish government as super sponsor. STV News, those of us who don't have space for a refugee care passionately too, we just want a way to show it. The Telegraph, as a former refugee, the Homes for Ukraine scheme rings alarm bells. Russian strikes on Lviv raise fears of Ukraine war spreading west. Putin hails special operation in Ukraine at massive celebration party for reunification of Crimea. Sky News, Russian state TV cuts away from Putin at pro-Russia rally. Guardian News, Putin speech, President hails war to denazify Ukraine. The Times, Russian President Putin speaks at Crimea celebration event, BBC News. BBC News, Putin praises Russian unity at rally as glitch hinders state TV broadcast. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.